Hi guys, welcome. If you're new to my channel, my name is Carmen. Welcome. So in a lot of my videos, I have you guys use these apps to calculate your core numerological birth charts so that you don't have to do it on your own. And some of you guys are having trouble using these apps and downloading these apps. And I believe the app that is for Android phones only lets you calculate your chart one time. If you wanted to know how to do this on your own without having to use any apps, then this video will show you how to do that. So if you have watched some of my videos before, then you know that there are 4 core numbers in a numerological birth chart. So we're going to go over how to calculate these 4 most important numbers in your chart: the life path number, the expression number, the soul's urge number, and the birthday number right now. These are the 4 most important numbers in a numerological birth chart. The life path number is the most important number because it is your main purpose in life and the main reason you were born. The expression number is how you express yourself to the world and how other people see you. The soul's urge number is what makes you happy in life and what brings you happiness. And the birthday number is all of the skills and talents and abilities that you come down into this lifetime with to support your life's purpose. So I'm going to show you how to calculate the life path number first, because that is the most important number in your chart and it is your main purpose in life. So the life path number is basically determined by your date of birth. So all we're doing is we are just adding all of the numbers together in your date of birth until we break them down and get a single digit. So in this example, we have December 14th, 1995. So we need to get a single digit for each section first. We need to get a single digit for the month, we need to get a single digit for the day of the month, and we need to get a single digit for the birth year. And then once we get a single digit for each one of these, we can add these 3 together. So December is the 12th month of the year. So we need to add the 1 and the 2 together to get a single digit. 1 plus 2 equals 3. And for the day of the month, we need to add the 1 and the 4 together, and that will give us number 5 for the day of the month. And then we need to add 1995 together, and that will give us a single digit for the year. So 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 5 equals 24. And then we need to add the 2 and the 4 together because we have to break it down to 1 digit for the year. So 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. So once we have a single digit for each one of these areas, a single digit for the month, a single digit for the day, and a single digit for the year, then we're going to add the 3 of these together. And in this example, it would be 3 plus 5 plus 6 equals 14. And then we have to add the 1 and the 4 together because we're trying to break all of this down until we get a single digit. So if you add the 1 and the 4 together in 14, you get a number 5. So in this situation, this person's life path number is a number 5. Now this person is a 14-5, and it's very important to take note of the 2 last numbers that we added together to get the life path number 5, because these 2 last digits are very, very key to the person's life path number. So in the case of a person being a life path number 5, they could be a 14-5 because the 1 and the 4 equals number 5. They could also be a 2 and a 3, a 23 number 5. But those 2 numbers that you added together to get that life path number are very important because that tells you what energies you are going to need to use during your lifetime in order to achieve your life purpose. So in this situation, this person has a life path number of number 5, but in order to achieve their life path number of a number 5, they are going to need to utilize the energy of the number 1 and the number 4 in order to achieve their purpose. So take note of those 2 last numbers that you added together to get your final life path number, because those are very important. A 14-5 is going to be very different than a 23-5. If you have any questions about these 2 last numbers used to obtain your final life path number, comment below and I will try to answer your questions. Now I wanted to show you this example because in some situations we do not break down all of the numbers to obtain a single digit. So in this example we have December 14th, 1992. And when we added all of the numbers together in the month, the day, and the year, we ended up with a number 11. And 11 in numerology is a master number. And the master numbers, we do not add the two digits together. So there are three master numbers in numerology, and the three master numbers are 11, 22, and 33. So after you have added all of the digits together in your birth date, and if you end up with either an 11, a 22, or a 33, you are not going to add these two digits together because you basically have a master number as your life path number. And the master numbers are different than the other numbers in numerology because they hold the energy of the double digits, and we do not add the two digits together in these situations. So if you have either an 11, a 22, or a 33, you will not add the two digits together, you will just keep it as is, and you basically have a master number as a life path number. Now in this situation, the two numbers that we added together to get the 11 were 8 and 3. So those are very, very important numbers in this situation because this master number 11 will need to utilize the energy of the 8 and the 3 in order to obtain their number 11 life purpose. So an 8311 is going to be a lot different than a 9211 because an 8311 will have to utilize the energy of the 8 and the 3 to obtain their life purpose, and the 9211 will have to utilize the energy of the 9 and the 2 in order to obtain their 11 life purpose. So the birthday number is probably the easiest number to calculate in your chart because for this number all you have to do is add the digits together of the day you were born on. So this person was born on December 14th, 1995. So we are going to add the 1 and the 4 together because those are the digits of the day this person was born. So 1 plus 4 equals 5. So this person's birthday number is a number 5. Now in this example, December 11th, 1995, this person was born on the 11th day of the month, and 11 is a master number. So we do not add the two ones together because 11 is a master number. And there are three master numbers in numerology, 11, 22, and 33. So if you were born on the 11th of a month or the 22nd of a month, you will not add the two digits together because your birthday number is a master number. So your birthday number is either a master number 11 or a master number 22. And the master numbers are the only numbers in numerology that we do not add the two digits together to get a final number. So you will just keep those two digits alone and you will not add them together. So for the past two numbers, you have used your date of birth to calculate those two numbers. But for the expression number and the soul's urge number, you are going to use the full name on your birth certificate. So you're going to use your first, middle, and last name on your birth certificate to calculate your expression and your soul's urge number. And so we're now going to use the Pythagorean number system to calculate these numbers. And it's called the Pythagorean system because it was created by Pythagoras, who was a Greek mathematician, and he was the mathematician who created the Pythagorean theorem. And he is actually the father of numerology, and he discovered that all numbers hold an energy and they all hold a specific vibration. And so after discovering that all numbers hold a specific energy, Pythagoras created the Pythagorean number system, and from that we have modern numerology today. So what it is a chart with all of the letters of the alphabet and all letters corresponding to a specific number. So basically all letters in the alphabet have the energy of a number. And if you look at this chart, you can figure out what number each letter has the energy of. So A has the energy of a number 1, B has the energy of a number 2, C has the energy of a number 3, and so on and so on. So for the expression number, all you have to do is add all of the letters in your full birth name, so the first, middle, and last name on your birth certificate, and reduce them down to 1 digit. So in this example, we have Elvis Presley. So what I did was I looked at that number chart and I found the corresponding number to each letter in Elvis's name. So E is a 5, L is a 3, V is a 4, I is a 9. And I just found all of the numbers corresponding to all of the letters in his name, and I added all of those numbers together. And the final number I got was an 81. So then I added the 8 and the 1 together because we have to keep breaking these down until we get a single digit. And when I added the 8 and the 1 together, I got a 9. So Elvis's expression number is a 9. Now, the one situation where you would not continue to add these numbers together until you got a single digit would be if you got a master number. So the 3 master numbers are 11, 22, and 33. If you got a master number, you will not continue to add these numbers together. You will just keep them as either 11, 22, or 33. So it's the same situation as it was with the life path number and also the birthday number. The master numbers are special and we do not add the 2 digits together. So moving on to the soul's urge number. So sometimes the soul's urge number can be called the soul number, and it can also be called the heart's desire number. These words are used interchangeably, but just know whenever you see soul number or heart's desire number that they are essentially the same thing as the soul's urge number. So for this number, we are going to add all of the vowels in your full birth name, all of the vowels in your first, middle, and last name on your birth certificate, and we're going to reduce them to 1 digit. So we're going to use the same Pythagorean chart that we did before, and we're going to look up all of the numbers that correspond to the vowels in your first, middle, and last name. So here we have Kate Middleton. I recently just did a video on her numerology, so I figured why not use her today? So her first, middle, and last name is Catherine Elizabeth Middleton. And so I looked up the numbers corresponding to only the vowels in her name. So as you can see, A equals 1, E equals 5, I equals 9, and E equals 5. And then I did that for all of the vowels in her full name, and then I just added all of those numbers together, and that gave me a 60. And then 60 reduces to number 6, because remember, we're just trying to break these numbers down until we get a single digit. So in this situation, Kate's soul's urge number is a number 6. Now, you will not continue to break down the numbers if you get an 11, a 22, or a 33. So like I said with all the other numbers, if you get one of these numbers, this is a master number, and we do not add the 2 digits together. So 11, 22, and 33 are master numbers. If you get one of those as your soul's urge number, you will not continue to add the numbers together. You will just keep them as double digits. So if you have any questions about how to calculate any of these numbers, let me know in the comments below, and I will try to answer all of your questions because I really do want you guys to be able to calculate all of these numbers correctly, because the 4 core numbers in your core number chart are very, very important to know. So I am now putting up the number meanings, all of the numbers 1 through 9, and also the master numbers as well, so you can go and look up the numbers of your chart. And I am also putting up the Pythagorean number chart as well, so you can look that up too if you need to use that as a reference. And if you want to check out my services, I will leave the information to that below. I would love to have you subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today. I'm sending you light and love. Take care.